In this video, I'll make a moist German apple cake that I've been making for years with no fail. Hi, I'm Nikki B, and like many of you, I've got a sweet tooth. I've made this for Christmas, birthdays, Mother's Day, you name it. Any chance my family gets together, this is always requested. The beauty about this cake is that it tastes even better the next day after the apple settles in, as it brings more moisture to the cake. I landed on this recipe from Passionate Pastries blog, and this is my take on it. To start, we're gonna need 4 Fuji apples. Let's core, peel, and slice them while eating some along the way. I have yet to master slicing like the chefs, but for now, let's pretend like I know how to slice. Now let's leave them to the side while we make the batter. In a separate bowl, crack open 2 eggs and let's add 1 cup of vegetable oil or avocado oil, and let's mix them until foamy. Yeah, I'd say that looks foamy enough. One great thing about this recipe is that it's fail-proof. Even if these steps are not completely perfect, the cake will still turn out great. Now let's add 3/4 cup brown sugar and 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, and let's mix till combined before we add our dry ingredients. All right, so it's now time to add 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon powder, 1 teaspoon salt, and 1 teaspoon baking soda. Let's combine all the dry ingredients with the wet ingredients without, of course, getting flour on yourself. Which reminds me that I probably should wear an apron. You'll notice how the dough becomes thick as you mix it, and this is expected because the apples will help bring moisture. You might really need to use your muscles here to ensure the dough is fully combined. All right, so now you can fold in half the apple slices, a few at a time, and at this point you will see more apples than dough. And again, this is what we want, so keep going. Next, let's place it in a greased baking dish. I have an 8x8, but you can use a cake pan if you'd like a round cake. Let's even it out in the pan and neatly line up the other half of the apple slices on top. I'll take a second here to tell you that this is my first long video, and it would mean a lot to me if you liked and subscribed to my channel so I can help bring more content like this. All right, coming back to the cake, looks like we're all set. Let's bake this at 350 degrees for 50 to 60 minutes. Mine was done at 54 minutes because my toothpick came out clean. Now for the fun part, we're gonna add aesthetics with powdered sugar and berries. This sprinkler came with my baking storage bins, and this was the first time I used it, so that explains my face at this moment. This is so pretty. All right, now let's go in for a bite. I already know this is gonna be amazing, apart from the fact that I've been making this for years, but because of all the fruits we loaded in here, the flavor and texture is just on point and tastes like something you'd expect from a bake shop. Actually, it's better.